What up, T? Y'all know who it is. Jake Torrance, a.k.a. Jake J. I love saying this shit. Jakey J. Like a motherfucking turd coming out. A.k.a. I much prefer y'all call me Little Tony, man. Little Tony, man. Double salute. What up, Pops? Sir, the most certified real one I've ever known and probably I will ever know to come across, man. A.k.a. Jakey. Hold on, man. I got the shirt off today. The Cobra back. Oh, let me stand up. The Cobra back. All natural. Never done a steroid or nothing in his life. Jakey. Snaky. My fault. Hey, man, serious topic, man. And I say this with the utmost pride. I mean, utmost respect to all my black folk, man. All my people of color, my race, man. But black people's biggest problem is black people, man. We are biggest and worst own nightmare. We in the weight room earlier, man. And it's 4 guys and 1 lady. And, you know, we get on the topic. We get to talking all of a sudden. Slavery. Somebody said something about slaves. And I said something like, man, why are we always blaming? We still blaming the white folks. I said, why we still, what I say? I said, we still looking at white folks like today, like they was the ones that did it, you know what I'm saying? Back in slavery time. Like literally, this is the mentality of black folks. And first and foremost, my grandma picked cotton, man. And I will never, ever forget or forgive, forget about fucking slavery or forgive, right? For what they did to us. As a race, I am fully aware that it held us black people back. It set us back many years so they can get ahead to where they're at today. The whites, the Jews, who I give the utmost respect for too, right? Because I raised my kids, you know what I'm saying, to not look at nobody or no person, no race, no ethnicity, none of that shit. And immediately, just because they're white, the color on their skin is white, to have a grudge against you. I raised my kids equal opportunity, right? Until that white person does something wrong or rude to you or crazy, then you have right to feel the way you feel. But don't never ever look at a person like some white folk do black folk, and as soon as they see the color of our skin, they can't stand us. We ain't said a word. We ain't did a thing to them. We ain't did shit. And it's vice versa. Because there's plenty of black folk that as soon as they see some white people, just as racist as the white person, because I can't stand black folk to use the H word. I don't even say it. It ain't even my vocabulary. But y'all know what I'm talking about. H this, and then they swear up and down that the white people is racist. And they just, I see this shit, it's 7 out of 10 black folk. F them at white, it got nothing good to say about white people. Always put them down when they amongst the crowd of black folks. Doing the same thing the white folk do to us. But then they call them racist. I hate it. Because I raised and I know I'm an equal. Until a white person, I look at everybody equal. I don't care if you're Mexican, black, white, Guatemalan, whatever. There's plenty of Guatemalans over here, man, right now to the day we speak. And I have nothing against them. Because they work harder than the goddamn Americans do. All these lazy, I'd rather work next to one of them that's going to come to work on time, work hard, not look at everybody else to do their job for them, only there to get paid. Only reason why they're there. Don't take pride in their work, don't do none of that. I'd rather work with one of them foreigners that's going to get the job done right, ain't going to gossip and dog people out. And ain't only there just to take some type of pride in their work and their work ethic. That's just me. Call me a sellout, call me whatever. That's just me, because I work hard, right? And I ain't biased against nothing. I'm not racist. So all I said is this is the equivalent. Me looking at a white person right now and just instantly saying, man, your great-great-great-grandpa had my great-great-grandpa in shackles and chains, man. Ready to beat him up, fighting mad about it. Like, what did this person in this current state situation have to do with his great-great-great-grandpa? And that's the mentality. That's the only mentality that I said we need to let go of. Because it's setting us back. And boy, oh boy, here we go. The female, the know-it-all, of course. It's only her, the one female in the room. We got four other level high men that's ready to compromise and talk like men do in the weight room. The first one that gets all antsy, loudmouth, and all out of place. Telling me I think I know it all. And going back to all this other stuff and all this other stuff. Completely going against like I'm not fully aware of what they did. It's all about slavery. Like I said, it was a major, the biggest tragedy, massacre, and setback for black folks. Right? They held us back so they can get to the point where they running shit and doing the shit the way they doing and controlling shit every day. Right? Today, in its current, right? All I was saying is that I ain't gonna look at the next white person next to me and hold them accountable for what their great-great-great-great-grandpa did. Because that's like them looking at, that's like me commit, like my son committing or my grandpa, great-great-grandpa committing a murder on them, and they looking at me like, hey man, I don't like you because your grandpa, I'm ready to kill you because your great-grandpa killed my great-grandpa. Like, what kind of shit is that, man? Huh? It's holding black people down. Number one I'm going to tell you about black folk, man. And we discussed this in the weight room, man. We are our biggest enemy. All I said, so we get to talking, I said, okay, Miss Know-It-All, what other race? I said, all we do is with all our shortcomings, all our setbacks, everything that happened, we want to go back and blame slavery. And we want to go back and blame, and it's true, it held us back, right? But you can't keep going back. As long as you keep doing that shit and blaming, you ain't gonna never get ahead. You can't go to your traumatic shit until you move on from the traumatic shit that happened in your life. If you keep going on dwelling on some traumatic shit that happened in your life and let you bring you down, like we do as a race, and let it bring you down, as you do as a race, we ain't gonna never move forward, is what I'm trying to say. Everybody agreed but the girl in the room. You know what I'm saying? They had some great points, great views. And I even told my dude when he came, the level-headed one, the most level-headed man and knowledgeable man in the room. I love my dude. He's my cousin. He said he brought everybody down. He got the dumbbell. He said, look, man, this is everybody. Everybody like, she don't got, ain't nobody, she the one you yelling and screaming. We talking loud, but we getting our points across. Ain't nobody downgrade nobody, ain't nobody belittling nobody and all that. He think he know everything. He ain't never wrong. I just told this man, and this man, they was 100% right. We sat there. Only one talking over everybody is the female. Everybody getting their points across. We like, let them talk. Let them talk. We would go from one gentleman to the next. Only person that's still running their mouth is the female. We let her eat, let her talk. Well, y'all should be kings. This is why blaming, pointing the blame. This is all she did. This is what walked her out the room. I'm going to tell y'all. Blaming. Well, y'all should be kings. It's your fault. Us women, we looking for somebody to follow. And all that. You right. You know, you got a point to, to a certain degree. From there, she never shut up. Everybody trying to get their point across. And I'm telling them, like, look. And my dude get the dumbbell. He got to, how the dumbbells got, we had one of them dumbbells with the rubber side, but they got the little, he's like, your point is right. Listen, you got to look at like, you just can't be, look at your side. Like, she right, he right, he right. Everybody got their, what I'm saying? We all in the same direction. So I said, okay. We got back around and I said, well, what other race do you know? Y'all always yelling racist. Y'all, what other race do you know that's killing each other at a high rate every day and bragging about it? I said, the Jews laugh at us, the white folks laugh at us, all the other races laughing at us, clowning us, and everywhere we go, we just act just like black. They want to expect us to act and not even give a fuck, but want to get ahead, but always yelling out racist. Call me what you want to call me, bro, but if I ain't speaking facts, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all know I ain't lying. What other race is killing other races? Well, she's talking about over in Russia, fucking Russia, in the wars, they having wars, but the Jews, there we go again. For us But the Jews who control the TV, they ain't showing y'all that. Okay, that's cool. But why is you blaming black folk killing black folk, acting like idiots, spending all their goddamn money on the Versace, the Gucci, all the high-end shit. But when a black designer come out, half support they ass because they ain't big enough and it don't cost enough and their name ain't doing the white man, the same white man that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? We program. And it's doing all this dumbass shit. Spending with them, all our money with them, but talking about them. She said the Jews. I said, there we go. There we go. The same thing y'all blaming the white folk for slavery. We ain't gonna never get ahead. The Jews, you making my point. Do y'all know that they added up the power of the black dollar, man? And that motherfucker's in the trillions, right? If we all stuck together. You know why the Jews is doing so good? And the white folk is doing so good? And why they run us and sit over top and run everything? Because the black folk got the crabs in the barrel mentality. To pull each other down everywhere. In the hood, not only is we fighting and killing each other at a high rate. It's a black man killing a black man right now in America. I don't give a fuck what's going on in Russia. Why they had Cold War and shit with us. That war is war. In war, it's only winners, losers. It ain't no winners and losers. It's just fucking survivors. The fuck is you talking about over in Russia? In America, we're in the hell. As you hear on the news, it ain't no motherfucking Jews because the Jews covering it up. It ain't no goddamn Jews killing no Jews at thousands a day, hundreds of people a day. Where at? Huh? Tell me that. Where's the white folk killing white folk, bragging about it on their songs and in their music? At a high rate. Yeah, in small cases. But where in the fuck other race is killing each other off? And these motherfuckers, the same motherfuckers that y'all say is holding us down, is laughing at us. Laughing at us, taking us for a joke. Because they know how powerful we can be. That's the biggest reason why they laughing at us. Do y'all remember Black Wall Street when we came together? And how that shit flourished? You know why they laughing at us? Because they like, damn, if these niggas come together, if they ever come today, when these motherfucking niggas come together and mesh together and start building with each other, networking each other, stop pulling each other down and start building each other up, these motherfuckers could take the world over. They can front run with us. They can run the TV shows, the networks. They can have the motherfucking power to motherfucking say the last word. We could be the third motherfucking party. It would be Republicans, Democrats, and black folks. But y'all want to hold each other fucking down and blame the next man. The past. Like, you can't never fucking move on, get ahead, mesh together, and start building if you keep going back to the same shit that traumatized you and then dwelling on it. Every time you have a shortcoming, you blaming that and dwelling on it, getting back to where you started at. You can't do that, man. That's the only point I was trying to make. I would never say forget slavery and forget what happened and our reparations that they owe us. Never look past that shit. Every black person gonna be scarred. They ain't even born yet when they hear about this shit. It's gonna be scarred behind it. Soon as you're able to understand that shit and read it in history, black people is scarred. We got a scar across our motherfucking internal scar forever. But we can't dwell on that shit. We got to move on from that shit, man. That's all I was saying. And this dummy making me out to be the bad guy. This dumb broad. I ain't even gonna get it. I ain't even gonna talk about her. But she thinks she know everything up here, but don't know shit. And I hope she watch it. That's all I'm gonna say, man. And I hate to yell and scream, bro, and get out of my pocket. But it just kills me, because like I said, they ain't laughing at us because we killing each other. They laughing at us because we killing each other, but they laughing because they know how powerful we could be, but they know we ain't gonna never, ever. They laughing because these motherfuckers just gonna keep buying the shit off us, keep blaming us, you know what I'm saying? Keep killing each other, and shit ain't never gonna get better for them. We just steady meshing together, Jews, networking, building with each other, getting richer and richer and richer. How can you not respect that if you ain't just a real person? You know what I'm saying? The white folk, yeah, there's plenty of dirty of them. Plenty of them that don't mean it's no good. Y'all think I ain't aware of that? I'm 50 years old. About to be 50 fucking one. I done been done wrong and had so much racist shit happen to me in my lifetime that I could look at every white person that come across me sideways or hate them as soon as I see the color of their skin. But I'm bigger than that, and I'm better than that, and I was raised better than that. I'm more equal-minded and two-sided to know that. To even feel like that. And you less of a person. If you one of them people sitting around talking about white folk, talking about other people, H this, H that, meaning them no good, like it's all white folk. When y'all talk about it, y'all say all of them. Fuck, I can't stand it. I don't even want to be. I hate being around people that even say that dumb shit. Weight room, anywhere. You ignorant to the fact. And then y'all wonder why they look at all of us as a whole. That we want to label them racist. And talk about their day race, everything under the sun. And then think we cool. Most of us. If I'm lying, I'm flying, man. We could be the biggest, best race in this motherfucking universe if we came together. If we put our resources together. If we put a plan together. If we put that each one teach one mentality. It's enough in it for everybody to eat mentality. Starting young, because right now is what I told them. It's so fucked up right now. These little young gangbangers and these households and shit right now, single mother households and all that shit. You got to start it early from the ones that ain't even thought about being in the womb. That's when we got to start it. They said we sat there and asked each other, how you think you changed? Man, after the girl left, we had the most. And if you look at the workout today, the cable workout, them is 3 of the guys and the 4 guys that was in there. Look how beautifully we worked out and how some of the conversation carried on. Go on my YouTube channel. I posted that first. Until I said, man, let her lead, bro. She was over talking to everybody, wouldn't let nobody talk, spitting and yelling because she got current situations going on, going through it. And I never speak on it or hold that against her because it's life. But she's taking it out on all the brothers in the room. Y'all should be leading us. Y'all ain't leading us right, blah, blah, blah. And we like, yeah, it's true because there's a lot of fucked up niggas out here, black folk out here that's, especially young black males, that's just minds is in fucked up places. I was one of them. You know what I told him? I said the biggest reason why I get out here, bro, and put out all the good and all the positivity and all the shit that I do, bro, this is my fault. These little young dudes is running around acting like I'm one of the blame. I'm one of the ones that's out here gangbanging, cutting up, acting silly, and doing all that shooting, robbing, shoot 'em up, gangbang shit, man. When the same little dudes that was little growing up watching me, man. And who is these little dudes to say, you know the first thing they say I told them? Why was my son doing the same shit that I'm doing, running in the same game, been shot twice, just came home from doing 5 years? Why would he listen to Pops when he seen Pops doing the shit? When every time he coming up, somebody say, Jake, your dad, what? And get to tell him all them old school stories, shit, the crazy shit Jake used to do. So why wouldn't my son like, man, when you was my age, shit, don't get all old and out of and knowledgeable now and get like that on me. Let me live and walk through it. That's why we can't teach these. They have to learn through growth. The ones that's going through it now. The ones that I'm talking about, the change they made, they're going to have to be learned through taught. They're going to have to be taught this shit. Actions. Shown. Households. Taught not as soon as they look at the white person to say, ugh. They ain't no good for you. Taught to look at everybody equal. Taught to learn how to motherfucking work together and compromise. That type shit. So black folk, call me Uncle Tom, and that's all I love my black people more than anything, but it's disgraceful. How everywhere we go, I try to hang around and go to spots where it's just straight out hood and ratchet and all that goofy shit. I avoid them because that's black folk acting just like how black folk want us to act. White folk want us to act. I hate it, man, because I'm one of the people to know. I'm like the Jews. I see. Man, we could be so powerful, bro. Our dollar could really, really, really mean something. If every time you see certain such and such get so high, you got this group thinking, no, he can't have, he got to bring him down. So they start going against the grain, putting out bad words. The everybody can eat mentality is enough for everybody to eat mentality is gone. It don't even exist no more, and it's sad. When we get that compromise mentality, that networking mentality, that it's enough for everybody to eat, like the Jews and the white folk got, then we'll be one of the most powerfulest and richest races in the fucking world, running shit. But until black folk want to keep acting like black folk, we're going to be right where we at today. Blaming other ones. Blaming slavery. Blaming all that other shit for why we so fucked up around here, killing everybody. Crabs in the barrel mentality. 1 out of 5 black men in the household having babies, running off. We start answering those type of problems, addressing those problems amongst each other, each one teach one, because the white folk and the Jews ain't going to do it for us. They're going to keep letting us just run around and keep doing it, laughing, killing off. When we start teaching each other that out the womb, that's when we a motherfucker won't be our biggest enemy. Yeah, I said it. Like, share, subscribe, follow, man. Let me tell y'all who I am. It's Jakey J.